All right, so we are back in action for D&D. So after our little excursion on the beach, um, Ayana was the one that got the candy. We did play chocolate roulette. Ayana got the chocolate that grants one piece of information, and I didn't bring it up last time because we were just ending and the internet and the my computer was glitchy. Um, but the one piece of information that she told to everybody was where one of the other two keeps that we have accumulated is. And it is basically on the western side of the continent, um, closer to the capital. It's an offshoot of. It's one of the. It's basically in one of the capital in one of the ruling cities on the edge. So, shall we go there?
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Since that's what I have set up for the map.
Mm-hmm.
And when we find it, we come across this sprawling. It is a rather large estate. It is pretty sprawling. Um, Depending on if we are we going do we want to end up coming at it from behind or
Why not go through the front door? I've had a good life.
okay. Okay. Cuz
What's the worst
yeah.
that could happen?
Looking at the back side of it, you can see that it is that one floor is it's kind of built into the hillside. But approaching, you see a couple of guards in black armor with a very specific since no one is politically minded from on that side of the world, I'm going to just go ahead and say unless anyone wants to do a either a history or a nature.
Not great at either of those. So,
Yeah, there is a crest on their
Let me
armor,
see.
but because Elwyn would really probably be the only one with any kind of political education to know what the.
I've got a +4 in history. I can swing this.
Okay.
She says she rolls a 9.
It is.
Which, no, hear me out. Hear me out. Brings us up to 13.
Okay. It is vaguely familiar to you, but you can't. It's vaguely familiar to you. You're pretty sure that the house that the crest belongs to is sort of newer, like has come to power more recently. Um probably with as little as you know about it, probably after you escaped Utrenta and your father.
Yeah.
You do see posted right in front of the front doors 2 guards.
Whose keep is this again?
Let me grab a coin. We shall find out. Because we have 2 that have keeps that we haven't claimed. Grab a quarter. Sit back down. Sit my heavy butt back down. Rotate myself. Try not to jab my toe on the desk.
Yeah, that's advisable.
I already scraped the side of my foot on it. Alright.
Ooh.
Yeah. It didn't do anything. It's all callous. Alright. So call it.
Heads.
I say as I literally fling the quarter across the room.
Oops.
Well,
Well, it landed on tails. So, since I heard Alora first, I'm going to say that it is Anahida's.
Hooray!
Does that mean I get to steal from a noble family? Yes!
As
Anahita, it's your keep.
Yeah, I know.
but it's their junk in there right now.
My truck now.
Yeah. Hers
Well,
now.
until we get rid of them, it's not quite technically their junk. Semantics.
Semantics.
All right. So, as you approach, the 2 guards immediately go on the defensive. Like, what's your business here? Brandishing their spears and.
New owners.
Well,
being like, ho there.
the simple answer is. The simple answer is. And he kind of pushes Anahita forward. This is the new owner of this keep.
And they laugh at that. Like, very, like, to them, it's a very amusing joke.
We have the need to prove it.
Yeah. New management.
And again, they just kind of bark laughter and continue brandishing their spears and are like, if you want to get in, are basically on the lines of, if you want to try and claim this property, you're gonna have to go through us.
Okay, that could be arranged.
Yep.
Don't think we're going to take it easy on you.
they kind of find you very amusing, and they're not taking you. They're until the first blood gets shed. They're not going to take you guys seriously because they're dumb.
Their loss.
Yep, their loss of life. Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
Okay.
Granted, I have a fun way.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what?
And they're trying to look really intimidating. One of them is failing miserably. They're trying to look intimidating. And if you guys are talking, I'm not hearing you.
No.
Okay.
Do I have do this the fun way? Yes. I'm just gonna summon my fire elemental like directly in front of you, and it's like, move.
And this guy really likes rolling natural ones. One of them, with the elemental popping up, just kind of straight up shrieks. Like, he was not expecting that at all.
I have my methods.
Alright. Let me get the... I can't hear you, sis. The only reason I know she was talking is because I kind of vaguely heard.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Yep.
Okay. I am going to polymorph
Okay.
into a motherfucking T-Rex.
Oh, God. This is getting really hilarious. Okay.
Terrify these poor people.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the idea.
One of them's already shit his pants, so they both managed to get over the surprise of the sudden dino.
Well, they don't know what a dinosaur is. Do they?
No. Sudden giant monster.
That literally just appeared right in front of them. I mean, this 5'2" little half-elf boy just went literal beast mode.
Yep.
And turned into a gigantic thing with teeth.
Yep. Alright. Let me... For one, I need to add the list of things that I probably should have expected, but was not prepared for. I do not have... I do not have a T-Rex image in Roll20.
Who does?
Okay. And that is huge, actually. So, as you do that, everyone's gonna have to step back. And, like, please don't damage Anahita's new keep.
It's fine.
I mean, we have the money for repairs, but...
That's a sad fact of the matter, yeah.
Like, we have the money.
I'm pretty sure my beastly roar, could be heard from the entire house.
Oh yeah, it's kind of rattling the building and but oddly enough, no one is going to come and help these two because they're like, they've got it out there, whatever is going on.
And then they hear the roar, they're like, okay, slightly less confident.
There's...
Yeah, they can handle it.
They're like, they can handle it. They'll be fine. Okay. Okay. Brace yourselves. Huge beasts.
Yeah.
Okay, that is not...
Not the right person.
Not the right image. Hold on. Okay. It's being a derp.
Of course it's being a derp.
There we go. And the horrible thing is, I had actually clicked on the correct image.
I just decided to do
yes.
stuff.
Because F me, I guess. It's like huge. Like, ah! And these guys who have never seen a T-Rex before are just like, what?
Might keep now.
And yeah, the one has already shit himself, so he's like, ah!
They should have just taken our word for it.
Yeah, not that we can understand that. Not anyone can understand Elwyn with that. But they're just like, ah, fuck. So, they're shocked still. Go ahead and
I mean, there's still a chance we could talk them down.
I mean, we can try.
I mean, I may be a giant T-Rex, but I haven't made a move yet.
Yeah.
I say as I roll for initiative.
Yeah. So, I was going to say we could have a surprise round, because they're not. Let me see. Okay, that's a no. Okay, and that's also a no. Yeah, they are not bad. They're, despite being scared shitless, 1 of them literally, they are not backing down on their duty to guard the front door.
Alright.
So.
Well, since I'm right there.
Yep.
I am going to... Where are we? Oh, yeah. I'm going to take one mighty step forward.
Be careful of your weight on the step, on the porch.
And I'm going to grab... Which one shit himself?
I'm gonna say this guy.
And I'm gonna grab this guy in my giant jaws.
Alright, roll for attack.
I have no idea what my freaking attack modifier is as a motherfucking
Plus
T-Rex.
10.
I was about to say, probably kind of ridiculous.
28 hits?
Oh, yeah. Most definitely. And the damage is
So
4d12.
4d12?
4d12 plus 7.
There's a reason why people say this is an OP.
Can I grab him without,
I mean, you have teeth.
doing any damage?
Teeth.
Can I just grab him for half damage? I mean, I'm not like trying to kill the guy. I'm trying to grab him.
Unfortunately, I am going to go scientifically, since a T-Rex is a historical monster, not necessarily a fantasy monster.
Right.
The T-Rex has a biting power of really, really big. Like,
okay.
When in Miraculous Ladybug, when they had a carjack
how much was it again?
to block his bite, that's that's kind of on the not realistic side. But they also do not have their jaws are like crocodiles, according to most recent research, where they can't chew. It's literally a snap, and it's 4d12 plus 7 for the damage.
4d12.
4d12 plus 7.
That's fine.
Oh. And 2 of those rolled the max.
Ooh, yummy.
So 12, 24, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Plus 7 is
48.
48. But I click down on the guy and I'm gonna yeet him.
Okay. So, fortunately, he is not bitten in half because of the armor that he's wearing.
I'm gonna yeet him and I'm gonna yeet him this way.
Okay. Just kind of backing up and tossing him over your shoulder, basically. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. He is now prone.
Oh, he's still alive.
Yep, he is still alive. Still alive.
Like barely.
Like that sounds like.
I'm okay. Not like that one. Not unlike that one guy in Road to El Dorado who got picked up and yeeted, and he's like, "I'm okay." Almost stepped on. I'm still okay.
Wow.
And this guy.
And then I'm going to turn back to the other guy and growl menacingly.
He is quaking in his boots, like his armor is rattling with how much he's shaking. But he's still brandishing his spear like, if I let you through, it's gonna be because I'm dead.
That could be arranged.
Rachel, do you want to do anything?
Yes. Yeah.
You could brandish the deed.
But it's more fun to sick by fire elemental on him.
Yeah.
Your elemental is currently underneath a motherfucking T-Rex.
But he's also already in melee. Because I put him in melee with both of them.
So, that is...
And to be fair, they threatened us first.
Yeah.
So.
Oh. Let's see. So that's a 25, a 25, and 20 to hit.
Oh, yeah. All of those are gonna hit.
Alright, that's 6. And because he gets this, he gets that's extra D10 on each one. That was terrible rolls. It's fine. That's 29 damage total.
Okay. 29 total.
Yeah.
Okay. Now roll for initiative because the one guy is back on his is just kind of like, I'm okay. They can't get in. Like, they're determined to try and do their job despite the horrible odds stacked against them. Ooh, Candy got a natural 20.
Nice.
How many hit points does a T-Rex have?
T-Rex has 136.
Okay.
So, Anahita?
22.
22. Elwyn?
Hang on. What is my initiative modifier
Plus
again?
5.
Okay. 17.
18 plus 5 is 23. Candy got a natural 20, so that's 21.
So the T-Rex has more hit points than I do naturally.
Yeah. Okay. That's a disadvantage, actually. Okay. So, that is that one. That is one that got yeeted. Okay. All right. Rachel, did you roll for your fire elemental?
Yeah, 9.
9. Okay.
He rolled terribly.
Yeah.
9!
9! There are worse things. Okay, so top of the round is Valion. Because both Valiant and Candy rolled natural 20s.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah. One of them on the exact same dice that has been almost consistently rolling natural 1s for these guards.
It just likes us.
Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna hold my breath on that trend staying, but okay. I'm going to hide Elwyn because he is currently T-Rex.
Mm-hmm.
Mark the T-Rex. Okay. So, top of the round is Valion. Valion is going to pop around so he has a vantage point. This T-Rex blocking his view. And fire off. Okay, that one is not looking good. That one is slightly better. Let it load. Okay. 15 is not going to hit, but a 22 is. So one of those hits. One of his arrows lands true. Alright, and I do not have enough dice set out for this. Okay, so that is... because he hasn't had a turn. Get to my dice spot. The things that happen when we're playing D&D. Plus 5. Okay. For a grand total of 30 damage. Because he hasn't had a turn. Plus, on top of that, the T-Rex is your ally. It's his ally. He's still alive, but they're both looking really rough. That is Valion's turn. Ayana is basically going to be like really Elwyn. And
he's gonna kind of look at her like that.
like
Like, you got something to say when I'm in this form, bitch?
Oh my god. This is hilarious.
A tiger didn't seem intimidating enough.
Right.
No. Overkill is always the way to go.
Oh yeah, most definitely. It's the best.
If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing.
Yep.
Exactly.
She's going to go and deal with this guy that's on the ground because she's just like, you better stay down, dude. And without the modifier, both of those hit. So yeah. Yep. Give me the correct dice. Okay. 7 and 8. Let it load. Yeah. 8. Plus 14. And I suddenly can't do math. It's 29 damage. So, in her... Oh no, he doesn't have that. He still has some hit points. He's just like, she's just like, stay down. And he's still on the ground like, ah. I'm not quite as okay. And that's her turn. Anahita.
Oh, yay. Well, I'm going to move. Gonna move over there. And then we are going to dagger.
Okay.
There's no point in using a spell here.
Yeah.
One of those is not going to hit for sure. 19 to hit.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
Alright. And that is for +1 acid.
On the guy in front or behind? Okay.
And I'm assuming a 14 is not going to hit.
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Alright, do I get sneak attack?
Yes, because he hasn't had a turn yet. He's all the way at the bottom of the initiative list. What was the...
20 sneak attack.
What was the regular damage?
The regular was 8 regular and then 1 acid.
Okay. So 29 total. He is deadzo.
Whoops.
Yep.
Opportunity missed. I should have turned into a Spinosaurus agiticus.
Please.
I didn't terrify this guy enough. I should have done this instead.
Yeah. Though in all honesty, Rachel, if that second attack would have hit the guy that's on the ground.
Yeah.
May as well put him out of his misery too.
I rolled a 2. That's why it was so terrible. I was like, oh, nice.
Yummy.
Yeah. It's fine. Someone else can finish him up.
Okay.
See, I'm being nice. I'm sharing.
Okay. All right. So, that's your turn.
Yeah.
Candy. Is just so excited to be able to do something before everyone's dead. She's going to step towards that guy and that's a natural 20.
Oh my word.
That's the second natural 20 I've rolled for Candy tonight. Like, that's hilarious. If I'm not mistaken, her damage is 1d6 plus 3, but I'm going to double check. Yeah. For a grand total of exactly what was needed to kill this guy. 7 hit points. He had 7 hit points left. She did 7 damage. So it's just like,
Yeah.
And Elwyn, you're not going to fit through that door as a T-Rex.
Well, as soon as they're dead, I can drop polymorph.
Alright. So yeah, they're dead.
Then I drop polymorph.
Okay.
And then, to contrast, the gargantuan T-Rex, 5'2".
Yep.
Oh, yeah. So, in we go?
Yeah.
Feels good to be smarter.
Fair.
Who gave the king of all beasts an intelligence of 2? It's beyond me.
I mean, to be fair, they probably weren't that smart.
But at the same time, it's a bias. Paleontologists have always surmised that T-Rex, despite being one of the among the largest predators, were also among the stupidest.
Yeah.
So,
tiny brains.
but yet they had a huge brain cavity.
Yeah.
But I digress.
Onwards.
Yeah. So, me.
We need to go terrify more people.
Yep. Let me gather everybody back up.
Fun times.
Okay. All right. All right. In the foyer, there is nobody, but there is a staircase that goes both up and down.
It's like one of those double staircases.
Yeah. Well, it's
okay.
round. It's curved, goes both upstairs and downstairs. And unlike in The Sims, there is floor above the stairs. Just saying. It's one of the most annoying things about The Sims.
Yeah.
So there is a kind of sliding door right over here, and there is a single door right here.
I'm gonna peek through the sliding door.
There is a centaur having dinner in that room.
Aww.
That's about as much as you can see of it from where you are.
Interesting.
It's really steamy food. And he seems undisturbed by the noise that was taking place outside.
Well, I'm going to open the sliding door. Excuse me.
He does not look up. Doesn't seem like he can hear you.
I'm going to walk into the room.
Okay. Now he notices you. Puts down his fork and kind of tips his head. And does Elwyn know sign language?
I cast tongues on myself.
It's very clear by
I don't see any.
It's very clear by his dress that he's at least part of the noble family that is controlling this house. And he does sign at you, namely, who are you and what are you doing here?
I cast tongues on myself, and there's no rule that says it doesn't work on signs, so
Yep.
Screw it.
Yep.
We were given the deed to this house in a game of chance. It's ours now.
his entire demeanor changes with that. With you saying that. He raises up off of the seat that he was off of the very specialized chair that he was sitting in because centaur. And need to one, make you visible again. 2, delete the T-Rex. Okay. And he picks up a sword that he had leaning up against the table and points it at you. Like,
I'm gonna say I'm right about here.
Okay. Like, this very threatening look on his face, and he's just pointing his sword. You get the feeling that if he were to sign anything, it would have taken 2 hands, and hence that's why he didn't say anything.
Is it gonna be the hard way? Why is it always the hard way?
Because it's never the easy way.
Okay.
And
we're not going to throw you out of your home. You can still stay here. But it's ours now. And seriously, put the sword down. We don't want to fight you.
Not that one. You're only good for candy. Yeah, that's not gonna hit. Okay, he swings his sword at you, like, in a very clear, he wants you out. Doesn't care that
The hard way it is.
hard way it always is.
Yeah. We tried.
Yep.
Well, fine.
I did my math wrong last time. Oh wow. He still died.
He still died. He only had 25 hit points left, so.
It was actually my initiative I had wrong, but it's like, it's fine. I still got in before them. They still died. It's fine.
And I cast Flame Blade.
Okay.
At 5th level.
Oof.
Okay.
I want to die.
They just really like.
They really want the sweet, sweet embrace of death.
what they really want is a house that isn't theirs.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
also true.
That's true.
Which they probably took it over after it was given to you, because they had to populate it with monsters somehow.
Yeah.
So technically they're squatters.
How dare.
Yeah. How dare. Indeed. So, it is a small room. Especially with that dining table taking up a good chunk of the space. But so, go ahead and, because he's not gonna back down, apparently. So, go ahead and roll initiative.
$23.
Okay. Give me just a second. Belly on. Well, it's 25. Anahita?
22.
Candy. Aw, her streak is broken.
Oh.
And for your elemental, because he is still around, just for posterity's sake. Rachel.
Same time as me. 22.
Okay. All right. Top of the round is Ayana, and she's going to be like, she's going to just stay where she is and just be like, are we crowding into the room or going to let you two handle it? And she's gonna hang back.
Yeah.
She's gonna hang back. Elwyn.
I'm gonna hop up on the table and go on the attack.
Okay.
Flashy.
All right. When you disturb when you get up on the table and disturb the food, 2 of the steam drifts off of the food and his hot drink seem to take a shape of something other than just steam.
Oh, great.
But slashy on the centaur.
First one is a 24 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
And second one is a 17.
That hits.
Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 10, 16 for the first one.
Okay.
And 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 again for the one.
Okay. All right. All right. Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
All right. Anahita.
Alright. I'm gonna move over to there. And we're gonna dagger.
Okay.
That's a 19 and a 30. No, not a 30. 25 to hit.
Both hit.
So the first one is 9 plus 6 acid damage.
Okay.
The second one is 2 plus 2 acid damage.
Okay. And your sneak attack?
18.
Okay. Anything else?
Well, my buddy goes on the same turn.
Yep.
So we'll have him move right up in the guy's face.
Okay. And miraculously, none of the wood, like nothing, the floor is wood, the walls are flammable, but miraculously, the elemental is not damaging them.
Well, the bummer is he doesn't get his fire strikes back, so it's just normal. Okay.
I mostly mention that because he's made of fire.
Alright, so the first one is a 25 to hit.
Okay. You're moving him there. Yeah, I realize. I will fix that.
Alright. 25 to hit is 7 damage.
Okay, there you go. You ought to be able to move him now.
Okay.
How much damage?
7.
Okay.
And then does an 18
Yes.
hit? Alright, that's 6 damage. And does an 11 hit?
No.
Okay. Alright, well, that's it for him.
Okay. Okay. Chule's turn. She is going to... Only 20 feet speed. Okay. okay. She can get there. Trule is going to hop off of Viana's shoulder onto Candy's head. And then make the leap through the open door to Anahita's shoulder. And onto the and then hop on the table.
And disappear behind that steam cloud, which is anthropomorphic.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Why is the steam cloud anthropomorphic?
Because it's a steam method.
I was about to say, it's probably an elemental.
I already said when you disturbed the food, it looked like less like steam and more like something was hiding in the steam.
Yeah.
And that's about as far as she can go. And since she doesn't know that,
never let us have things easy.
Since she doesn't know that there's anything to attack there, she's not going. She's just gonna be ready. Just like, all right. Now, these things have been disturbed, so they are 1. Okay. This bit of steam right here is going to
materialize,
make itself more well known. Okay, come on, mouse. Shouldn't have to already change the battery on you. I think it's my mouse pad. In point of fact, I'm going to switch mouse pads because I have 2 mouse pads. Oh, that's much better. Yeah, it was definitely the mouse pad. Okay. Alright. It is going to materialize and will make itself more known. And use its steamy claws to swipe at, but completely miss Elwyn. It rolled poorly on the attack. And that's turn. Okay. Valion is going to pop over into the doorway and aim his bow at the dude who's doing this the hard way. Yeah, 22 is going to hit. Okay. Second one misses and does not hit Elwyn or the Myrmidon. Yeah. If it misses with everyone, if with it being so close, it's in point of fact, it actually makes contact with the steam that's right in front of Chule. So, ba-da-ba-ba. First one hits the dude. Ghosts, dinosaurs, stuff. Yeah. Alright. Does 21 damage to him. And then to the Mephit. Does 11. Okay. And that is his turn. Candy now is going to stay back because she can see into the room, so she can cast. One thing I don't like about Edge, if a page idles for more than a certain amount of time, it reloads when I select it. Which makes it kind of time consuming. Okay. No. No. She really doesn't have that many attack spells. Okay. That one doesn't have the right range. Ah, this one. Alright. So that is a constitution check for dude. Once it loads, I'm pretty sure that he probably failed that. Yep, he failed it. Alright, so he takes 12 damage. 12 ice damage. 12 cold damage, to be specific. Because she just did frostbite. And that's going to be her turn. This dude finally has a turn. And he's going to get to his page. One swing his sword and miss. That's 13. Aiming at Elwyn. And then he's going to... I need a dex save from Elwyn. DC 17.
Alright. DC 17. L. 17 exactly.
Okay. Oh, okay, that's a reaction. Hold on. Well, you know what?
Bless you.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead, cause I'm not gonna make you re-roll or anything, cause I just realized that what I was going to have him do was a reaction and
Okay.
not an action, cause he's gonna cast Blight. I mean, if you want to try and roll, see if a con save would be higher. But since I already had you roll the dex, I'm not going to require it because it's the same DC.
Okay.
And let me make sure that it's... Okay, it's half as much. Okay. So... You take 14 damage.
Ow! And I have no temporary hit points. You can screw me, I guess.
Okay. And that is his turn. This one that Valion basically poked with his arrow is going to claw at Chule. And miss, because her AC is 18 and he only rolled a 12. So that's all you can do. Well, yeah, that's all you can do. Alright, top of the round again is Ayana. And like Candy, she can see into the room. She is going to summon up. Let it load. I'm pretty sure I gave her Holy Weapon. Oh yeah. She's going to summon up a Holy Weapon, Which is basically like a... Let me see. Okay. Oh, it's, that's an imbuement. Okay. So she's just gonna do straight up, normal spiritual weapon. Boom. Holy weapon only works on weapons that is basically a touch thing. Yeah. Oh well. She's gonna do it at... Go ahead and do it at that level. Oh yeah, that's gonna hit. To do 2d8 plus 4. Not the d4, the d8. Again, not the d4, the d8. Okay. 6 plus 7 is 13, plus 4 is 17. Yeah, 13 plus 4 is 17. Math.
And you're a mathlete.
Yeah, that's the sad part of it. I am a mathlete, like... Okay, she's also going to cast Guiding Bolt because Spiritual Weapon is a bonus action. Okay, that one's gonna hit. For 7d6. 25 damage. He is not looking good. Elwyn, it is your turn.
Hey, slashy again.
Okay. You probably only need one. That's how Ruffy's looking. Just say.
First one. I'm gonna use luck because that's a nat 1, and I don't want a nat 1.
No.
You do realize there are numbers between those two numbers, right?
Did it just roll a 20?
Yes.
On the same dice?
On the same die.
That's hilarious.
Okay, so 6, 12, 13, 14, so that's 28.
Okay, he's dead.
Yeah.
He falls over. Dead so. Now we have the two steam entities that are on the attack.
Yeah. Hang on a sec. Let me mark off my luck point.
Yeah. La la.
Nah.
It's finally warming up a little minutely.
Yes.
It has been a rough week in Texas. And to the surprise of literally no one, a congresswoman in New York is doing more for our state than our own senators.
Yeah. Our senator flew his family to Mexico.
Oh, yeah. He went on fucking vacation. Meanwhile, people are lucky to have power. A lot of people don't have running water. And it's just like, why? Anyways.
Like I said, if it makes you feel better, Mexico has stricter restrictions than us. He's going to have his temperature checked like before he can even enter a store.
Oh, yeah.
Anywhere he goes, they check your temperature.
Oh, yeah. And if I remember correctly, he's vaguely anti-mask, so...
It's going to be a miserable vacation.
Oh, yeah.
So sorry.
The guy who lost to him in the most recent Senate race is doing more for our state than the actual senator.
Yep. Our governor, who is actually kind of a shitty governor. I mean, he's not as shit as Cruz is, but he means well.
He does, to a point, mean well, but
anyways,
back on subject.
Back on subject.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my second attack now.
Okay.
On the other method.
Okay. The one by Chule or the one that tried to claw you?
The one that tried to claw me.
Okay.
And how does steam do against fire?
You could try. See what it does.
I don't like the sound of that.
It's not going to do extra damage, but it's not going to do damage. How's that for an answer?
I'm going to drop for now. I'm still gonna have the spell up.
Okay.
Flame Blade.
Okay.
And I'm using my overtone flute.
Okay.
Two-handed.
Okay.
Two-handed.
Okay. That works. And a good idea because 23 hits. Because steam methods are immune to fire, actually.
For 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And screw it, I'm gonna use my action surge.
Okay.
That's an 18 to hit.
Hits.
For 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. It still exists.
Yeah, but that's my turn.
Yep. Anahita.
Okay. Well. we're gonna use my 1 wand to cast magic missile at the couple.
Okay. The one directly in front of you?
I'm actually gonna split between the two of them. Auto hits. So
Okay.
Each one gets 2 darts.
Okay. What's the damage?
So the first one gets 5. Wait, no, sorry, 6.
Okay.
And the other one gets 7 damage.
Okay. Anything else?
So that been kicking up.
It's still kicking. They still exist.
We're gonna call that good enough.
Okay. So your Myrmidon?
Go ahead and try and hit. This is probably gonna be overkill.
Ooh, Michael's is about to carry a unicorn spit? Nice.
Yep. So that's a 25 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
For 8 damage.
Okay.
Talamh?
No, unfortunately. Everything in melee, namely Elwyn, the Myrmidon, and Chule, I need a dexterity save. And on a Hita too, because you're within 5 feet of it. Chule got a natural 20, so she's safe.
24.
Okay.
14 for the Myrmidon.
Okay.
Natural 20 plus 11, that is 31.
Okay. So as it explodes in steam and hot air, you guys, no one takes any damage from that death burst.
I'm resistant to fire anyway, so.
Oh, yeah. But you passed the saving throw, so you don't take any damage.
Right.
Alright. And then can it step like 5 feet and attack?
Yeah!
Alright. So, that's another 25 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
For 7 damage.
It's also dead. I need another saving throw from Elwyn, the Myrmidon, and Chule. Well, not Chule, because Elwyn's in the way.
I'm going to use Indomitable to re-roll the saving throw.
Okay. I mean, it really wouldn't matter for the Myrmidon, but just for shits and giggles.
12.
Okay.
Slightly better.
Is it over 10?
Yeah.
Okay, then you pass.
Okay, cool.
It has the DC on it is 10. So that's all right. And that is this room clear. And
Yay.
there is a door right over here, another sliding door. Right there. That on opening that up goes into a pantry.
Fun.
crack open a door. There's a powder room. And then the other door that opens into it is a utility room with a washing station and such. There are also two very scared looking maids. In rather skimpy for the in rather skimpy for the time clothes.
Oh, lovely.
Good Lord, are they making you wear those?
And they just cower they just cower behind the wet laundry like, don't hurt me.
We're not going to hurt you.
Oh.
Not really my thing.
We're not going to hurt you. We're the owners of this house now.
Oh. Oh, okay. And they both kind of visibly relax with that, like, oh, okay. So
you can stay or you can go. Either way, things are dangerous here.
And they both kind of laugh a little, look at the wet laundry that they've been working on, and they're just like, we're at least gonna finish this.
Why?
Because like the mentality of a person who is in the middle of interrupted in the middle of a job, and they're just like, I'm gonna finish what I was doing, finish the job that I was working on, and then I'll
decide whether to stay or
yeah.
go. I mean, technically they have new masters now if they were to stay.
Yeah.
Better masters, one could argue.
Yeah, not gonna lie about that. Better masters. All right. In the kitchen and
at the very least they can be paid.
Yeah. In the kitchen and this keeping room place, it's basically a holding area for the prepared food. There are also servants kind of bustling around, kind of it's clear that they were kind of shaken up by the noise, the T-Rex roar outside, but they very quickly went back about their business. These
I tell them exactly the same thing as before.
Yeah. Notably, the females are wearing the same kind of skimpy kind of outfits, and the men are the butler and the male servants are decently dressed. There's a clear dichotomy of what these guys had interest in.
They can all burn.
Okay. Back in the foyer, there is no. Behave. a little hallway, a rudimentary elevator. This is a coat closet for hanging for putting cloaks and stuff. Another powder room. There is a male servant right here mixing drinks, and through the double doors you can see a guy in armor kind of drinking a drink.
Well, okay.
Someone's losing their job. I do not accept alcoholics.
Yeah.
Drink off the clock. Don't drink while you're on.
Yeah, and he is clearly on duty, still fully armored and everything.
Like I said, someone's losing their job.
Oh yeah, if he doesn't lose his life first. All right, did we want to check this door right here?
The one across the
way? Yeah. I mean, not yet. I wanted to see about taking care of this guy, but
okay.
You know, because he's right there.
I mean, peeking into that room, it's a very well book furnished library. Doesn't seem it's really dusty. Like they don't let the maids do their job, but otherwise it's pretty normal looking dusty library. Get into this room, and as we pass, the servant kind of catches sight of this group of adventurers kind of storming the castle, the manor. He's just like, it's kind of like losing Flint. He kind of ducks under.
Is that his job? Is that his job?
He's like stuck under the bar, like,
this isn't my job. This isn't my job.
I see nothing. Like,
you saw nothing, you heard nothing.
And don't worry, these chests are chests. These mimic images are chests.
Just ordinary chests.
Just ordinary chests.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
Okay. Did I? I did not. That's all right. Okay. All right. So as we enter the room, and I'm going to go ahead and if I can get my mouse to cooperate with me. All right. For the moment, ignoring the terrain. All right. So, who wants to go in? Because we actually can go into this room with this guy in from two different angles. We can go from here or out of the kitchen. Move yourselves accordingly. Ayana's gonna go that way.
I'm actually gonna circle around to the other side.
Okay.
It's more fun now.
Yep. Billian's going to pick his way into the wet bar area and be like, "Excuse me."
Right outside the double doors.
Okay.
In a hidden position.
Okay. And
just how shit-faced does this guy look?
under his helmet, he's actually not really all that drunk. He's had maybe one or two drinks.
Gotcha. Still drinking on the job, though.
Yeah. But his boss lets him get away with it, so.
Not anymore.
No. And as we're watching him, he kind of moseys over to one of the chests and pops it open and pulls out a really looks like it's really well made fur wrap. Like potentially 100% planning on taking a small commission.
Okay, that's it. I'm busting through the door. All right, listen up.
And he just jerks like, what?
This is our place now. We've got to prove it. So you've got two choices. Stay and work for us, surrender and leave, or prepare to fight.
And he...
I warn you though, if you prepare to fight, we will kill you.
We've killed everyone else that we've come across that has tried to fight.
Make us all seem like a psychopath or something.
And we have killed every enemy that we've come across, though. So.
Yeah.
We will kill you because every other enemy we've come across, we've dealt with. And you remember that really loud roar that happened just now? Yeah, that was me.
And he kind of looks at you.
I can turn it
wide-eyed, like, what the fuck?
I can turn into a monster. You don't want to fight me. Oh, I can also do this, and I whip up the blade.
And he stumbles back and trips over the chest that he just opened. Drops the fur that he was holding about right there, and he's right there now.
So, what's it gonna be?
And he, after he rights himself using the chest as a crutch, he pulls a crossbow off of his back like a dumbass. And tries to fire at you. And the bolt goes shink into the wall by your shoulder.
He looks at it. You missed.
And it's just essentially just like, I guess he's taking the hard way too. Which he is. So, go ahead and roll for initiative.
Roll initiative.
Yay, fun times.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
I got a total of 20.
Okay. All right. Yana. 16. Total of 20 for Elwyn. Anahita?
24 for me, and then the Myrmidon is 15.
Okay, it was 20... 24. Okay.
I'm rolling that 19. So.
Okay. Okay. So that is 21 for Chule. Okay, that's exactly what it... Velion. Is also 21. Candy. There she goes. Natural 20 for Candy again. What was the Myrmidon again?
15.
Okay. All right. Anahita.
Right. So is that sliding door next to you?
Yes.
There? I'm guessing. Okay.
Just slips open.
I will go through there, and then just because it'll be fun, I'm gonna shoot with my short bow.
Okay.
They didn't listen.
They never do.
Okay, we're gonna use that feature. No, I'm not taking that. Mark off Tides of Chaos. Oh, much better. Alright, that's a 25 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
For 12 damage.
Okay, and your sneak attack?
Oh, it's a bad day to be hit.
Yep.
25.
He is still alive, though.
That's just disappointing.
What, did you think I would make it easy?
What do I have?
I put some serious work into upping these enemies.
Then I'm going to bonus action. Missy step.
Okay.
Right next to him.
Yummy.
Alright.
I did mention I wasn't alone, right? I say to the guard. I did mention I wasn't alone, right?
And he's like cornered, so he's just like,
oh my word! Guess he finally rolled a nat one for wild magic.
Oh!
Hey!
Oh, what are we gonna see? What are we gonna see?
Oh God, what's gonna happen?
I have to roll first.
This is gonna be good.
Oh yeah.
32. Finally.
I've never heard someone so excited about rolling a natural 1.
At the end of my next turn.
What?
I transported to the astral plane until the end of my next turn, after which time I return to the space I previously occupied, or the nearest unoccupied space if that's occupied.
Okay.
So, essentially, I blink out for a second. I'm like there, and
She tries to cast a spell and blink and blink.
Anahita, where did you go? Alan just looking around very disturbed, like, this isn't normal.
And the dude is just like, what the fuck? What just happened? Where is she?
finally.
I've literally never seen someone so happy about rolling a natural 1. But at the same time, she's never rolled a natural 1 on her magic stuff. So this is the first time we see.
It's like the one time you kind of want to roll a natural 1. Nope.
Yeah. It's like the dice know when you want it. Okay. So since that's gonna be the end of your turn.
Yeah, I'm just off in Astral Plane Land.
Yeah. Valion's gonna just pop up from his spot and be like, hi. Going to reroll that Atlantic Cockeye. So did that one somehow. Okay, those are gonna 16 and yeah. Okay. And somehow neither of those attacks are going to hit. So that was a bust. Shumei is going to stay where she is. She's going to hold her turn. Until the enemy is within her running distance, because she only has a 20-foot moving. Okay, Candy is going to, for one, be like, what happened?
wanting you to just disappear, darling.
What? Okay, and she is going to kind of push past Ayana and Elwyn to get into the room. And then she's going to hidden paths herself beside the dude. Or rather, yeah. I'm actually going to put her in front of the dude, like right there. Okay. And then she's going to slashy with her scimitar.
Okay.
Did I startle you, Yuki? He jumped a little. He turned 8 this week.
Yeah, he did. He turned 8 this week.
My big boy turned 8. He's 8 years old. Okay, both of those are gonna hit. And that is a D6. With the way he acts sometimes, you wouldn't think that he's pretty much a senior cat. So that's 3 plus 6. It's 9. And I need to mark off one of her hidden paths. And that is it for Candy's turn. Because she has basically glorified Misty Step too. Alright. Elwyn, it is your turn.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna zip on over here.
Okay.
And I'm a slashy.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, dice. Both of them are going to be a 19 to hit.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
That's fine. The first one is 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Fire damage. The second one is 5.
5?
The second one is 5. Why? Screw it, I'm burning 2 Titan tokens.
Okay.
Okay.
It could be
Plus
worse.
6 points of radiant damage on the first one, and 4 points of radiant damage on the second one.
Okay.
I freaking hate myself right now. What are you doing to me, dice?
Okay. With all the commotion, one of the chests actually moves. I know, I said they were all normal, but I lied. One of them is not. So, Elwyn and Candy make a perception check.
Perception is +7. 21.
Okay. It is the one that moves is the middle one.
Does Candy seem to notice it too?
Candy hears the movement, but does not make the pass the check to.
Mimic! And he points it out.
Okay. Putting a dot on it because it is now revealed.
And I shout, Mimic, Mimic! For the benefit of
everyone.
Ayana and Valion.
Like, there's a mimic in here. Okay. Like, we would have noticed it sooner if the dude had tripped when he tripped, if he had rolled a 1 to right himself. Because he would have stuck his hand on the mimic and it stuck. Like, I already had planned what would happen if he did. If he rolled a natural 1. The mimic, and with the exact same dice that rolled a natural 20. On whether, but basically it's when I have them hidden, it's if it's above 10, they come out. If they roll below 10, they don't. So in this case, with the mimic trying to be stealthy, it's basically a reverse stealth check. He essentially, with rolling a natural 20 on that, he basically rolled a natural 1. Then for his attack, he rolled a literal natural 1. So it is Ayana's turn now. Because fuck him. Okay, Ayana is going to pop up here. She still has her spiritual weapon going, technically. So let me double check on the duration of that. Yeah, it lasts 1 minute. So it is actually gone. Okay. Because it's taken more than a minute to look through these side rooms and determine that this was the next threat. Okay. So, she is going to cast Sacred Flame at... So I'm going to cast it twice. Once at the Mimic and once at Mr. Drinking on the Job.
That's what he gets for drinking on the job.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah. Luck, make him re-roll that. Like, Alright, so that is... regenerating luck points for the win. That is 48 damage. Okay. Whoo. One takes 23 damage and the other takes 16. Either way, dude who's been drinking is dead. That's 23. Okay.
Well, that's what he gets.
Yep. Now we just have a mimic. That's... Okay, the Myrmidon, because that was Ayana's turn.
Well, I guess he's just gonna come in the room and then, like, kind of look around where it's like, there's the one to command me. They're gone. And I guess that'll be it.
Okay. Anahita, you are... Let me get you out of the astral plane because...
Out of the ether.
We get you out of the ether because you're back. Because it only lasted between your turns. Yeah. And of course, Elwyn, right in front of her, she pops back.
That was different. I think something went wrong.
You think?
Are you okay? There's a mimic, by the way. Candy's just like, are you okay? There's a mimic here, by the way.
Okay, I'll have to deal with that next time. Because yeah, it's the end of my next turn, so that's it. I fought back, and that's it.
Velion is just like, what? Like, potentially starting to hate magic. Potentially kind of starting to hate magic. That's a natural 20 on one of his attacks. That other one's also going to hit.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
See? It goes wrong.
Okay, that's 26. It still has hit points. Boo! Bad digital dice. And the physical dice rolled the exact same thing. You're all fired. So his second attack only does 3 damage. That's his turn. Chule is going to be like, kind of hide in Ayana's hood, like, I have dealt with these before. I do not. Candy is going to slash and slash. Yes, both are going to hit. And she only needed 1. So there is no longer a mimic there. It is dead. It reverts to its natural amorphous form and kind of just slithers away before kicking it. Like
Yeah.
The other two chests are actual chests, and they have gold, and one chest has, this one has a bunch of fabrics and furs and various trade crafts. And this one has about 4,000 gold in it.
Ooh.
That from the situation, you get the feeling that there's probably taxes stolen, basically the Lord overtaxing the nearby people. Something that can be evaluated after we finish examining the property.
Yeah.
So there is there are doors leading to the back porches, to the back porch, and there is a singular door right here. So, want to check that out?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Through the door is what amounts to a closet. There's a double door leading into the library. And who wants to be the one to go into that little mini hall first?
I guess I will.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
Yay. Oh, that's not bad. That's 18.
Okay. A bit of the dust right about that you can see in the library. A bit of the dust moves.
Oh no.
Okie dokie. Like moves it in like an ant way, or like side to side?
There's no wind. It shouldn't be moving. Kind of way.
Options. Can I try firebolting it?
Sure, if you want to damage the books.
Not particularly.
Throw something at it.
That's true. I probably have something I could throw at it. Let's see. What do I have in my magic bag? Everything.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Can I throw a berry at it?
Throw what at it?
Ball bearing.
Yeah, you can throw a BB at it.
Yeah, toss it.
Okay.
See what
Sorry, I'm marking where the bookshelves are. Well, some of them. Okay. Roll an attack.
Natural 20.
Okay, that's going to hit whatever it is. And needs to roll a stealth check. Pull up the. There we go. Right. That it shifts and kind of takes form as a mephit. And where there's one, there's a lot of times more than one.
Well.
So check that out properly before we continue on.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. So, I am actually going to go ahead and make them all visible in the thing. Anahita let everybody know that there's something in the library.
Yep.
It's definitely one of those your Myrmidon should probably stay back. He's hasn't been doing any damage so far to the terrain, but to the house, but you never know with the library.
Yeah. And I'm going to say fire plus books is bad, and I'm going to draw my rapier.
Yeah. Bellion's gonna go over there. Candy's gonna pop behind Anahita.
I'm gonna go over by Anahita too.
Okay. Just have the Myrmidon and hang back.
Because fire plus books is bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we roll for initiative?
Yep.
got a 17.
Okay. Anahita?
15.
Okay. 16 plus 8 is 4. Chule. It's a 10. Alright. Candy. I was about to say, if these dice roll another natural 20 for Candy, I will riot. Because, wow. What was yours again, sis?
17.
Okay. 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 So do that for that. It's +2 for the methods. You know, it would help if I typed that command correctly.
That would help, yes.
Okay. So 20, 19, 15, 10, and 14. Okay, top of the round is Valion. He's going to slip past Ayana into the library. And at the very least, the one that we know exists, that we know for sure exactly where it is, because it was not happy about having a ball bearing thrown at it.
I mean, I wouldn't be happy either.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, if we just been smacked in the face by a ball bearing, that would kind of suck.
Yep. Yep. Okay, so both of those are gonna hit. Okay, for a grand total of 35. It's completely unnecessary. One probably would have done it. Hold on. Well, yeah, one would have done it because sneak attack. So he only attacks once. And since we don't know where the other ones are, and there is no one within 5 feet of it, so no danger from the death burst. And that is Valion's turn. Ayana is going to slip in right over and through here. And she is going to Ba-ba-ba-ba. This is gonna be fun. Okay. She's going to cast Insect Plague on the entire ass room. Because that is almost the entire ass room. Because, yeah, it's a 20-foot sphere, and it's going to fill the space.
Wow.
Yep. So I'm going to, for these remaining 4.
I'll be right back.
It's a Constitution. Yeah. None of the methods pass the saving throw. So that's gonna be a total of 28 damage. And that's actually going to kill them all. Because
All of them, or just
all of them. All 4 of the remaining methods killed in a storm of bugs. And then
Wait, what I miss?
Oh, Ayana just cast Insect Plague, and it killed all of the methods.
Oh, okay. I guess we're out of initiative.
Yep. Like, I was not expecting that to do that much damage to these guys. I mean, slightly.
Clearly.
In my defense,
This is the first time you've used it.
yeah, it's the first time I've used it, so. Okay.
Anyway, what's next?
Ayana's going to obviously drop her concentration on Insect Plague. And be like, so, shall we carry on?
yeah, sure. I mean, it's not there's gonna be anything else.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely going to pass. And like it was audible, their death bursts are audible, like
Yeah.
one's dust almost got in Diana's eyes. One was literally right by Valion's ear, but on the other side of the bookshelf from where he is. So before we proceed, Ayana is going to go see if any of the maids are left and be like, if y'all have a chance, can you guys dust the library? It's bad. And they agree, of course. They're like, okay. All right. And in the next room that we get into, there is a actually familiar face.
Oh?
Yeah, she was the caster that was working with Maisie, that was under Chachi's charm. We rescued her. We rescued her. She went home, got captured again. Right now she has shackles on her wrists, and there is a spectator, a little 4-eye stalk little spectator hanging out in the corner.
Well, now. That's just
peachy.
Okie dokie. Someone needs to stop getting captured. Just saying.
And to make it worse, there's a kind of glazed look in her eyes, like she's under a charm. Not just a brainwashed into thinking that this bullshit is okay.
Yay.
Yeah. And she is even more scantily dressed than the maids.
Ugh.
Oh.
Not completely naked, but...
Like that's any better, though.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're here now, so,
Yeah.
Yay.
Like, we get to rescue you again.
Like I said, we're gonna have to start charging.
Anahita.
And I can't remember, did we kill Chachi last time, or did you just run away?
He left.
Okay.
I was about to say, I don't remember.
And I put the bed on the wrong side of the room. Oh well, I'm not moving it.
Well, might as well clear the room.
Yep.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
Me.
I got a total of 20.
Okay.
Hey, join the club. I also have a turn.
Okay. Come on, computer. Okay. Anahita and Elwyn both are dirty 20s. Okay. For Delion. 17 plus 8. It's 24. Ayana. Hey. Well, I guess you can't get much better than a natural 20, so 25. Okay. Is a dirty 20. Candy. 17. You gonna roll for your Myrmidon or no? Okay.
Yep.
8.
Right.
There are worse things. Okay, that was helpful. Okay. 12 plus 2 is 14. Kaylee is a natural 20, so 22. Okay. Alright. Ayana is going to make her way into the room. And up to the spectator. Because get rid of the nappy. The nappy eyeball first. Because yikes. Okay. 2 attacks. Yeah, both of them are gonna hit. And I don't feel like pulling the dice out again. Let it catch up with me. Okay, plus. Why am I suddenly blanking on her modifier? And it is 10 o'clock. So after we finish clearing this floor, I would say let's go ahead and call it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that you can at least, so that Rachel can at least get some mental rest in her plan for an all-nighter.
You guys all make it sound like I'm crazy.
Oh no, I know you're crazy because I've done it too. Okay, so that's a total of 23. And she hasn't used her action surge, so she's going to go ahead and do that. And that's going to hit. For... Come here, you. 19, 17. Okay. It's 13. Okay. It is still alive. Kind of drifting close to the ground, but it is still alive. Valion is going to come into the room and be like, is she a friend or a foe? Kind of both is basically the answer. Kind of both. Because poor thing has been charmed again. And one could assume that it's likely thanks to the spectator that she was susceptible to another charm. Because after seeing it happen once, one could hope that yeah. You never know with the roll of the dice. Right. He is going to because she has a weapon, because she did pick up a weapon from the end of the bed, and she is not chained to the bed. She just has shackles. There are chains on the bed, and there are rings on her shackles. So that she could be chained to the bed, but at the moment she's not. So he is going to okay. Sorry, marking the making sure that I have the XP knocked up. Okay. Okay, both of those are gonna hit. Neither of them are crit. For a grand total of 36 damage. And that's his turn. Okay, and with her taking damage, okay, DC 18. Okay. Ugh. Okay, wisdom, yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, she is not knocked to her senses. And she does have a staff. And she's going to whack Valion with it. Or at least attempt to. Because that's a 14. And he has an AC of 17. So it is not going to hit. Okay. Ellen, it is your turn.
Okay, I am going to where I have a clear, a clear view of, Kaylee.
Okay. Where you are right now, there is a wall between you and the...
Okay. Yeah. Then I'm going to come in here. Right about there. And I'm going to cast Hold Person on Kaylee.
Okay.
So let's see, what level is that? Hang on. Oh, okay. I need to scroll up. Scroll up.
What's the save on it? Or is it all you?
It is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. So, that's a 10.
The DC is 19. She is paralyzed.
Okay. All right. And what else?
Well, I gotta maintain concentration on that, so I can't do anything else.
Anahita.
Well, actually, no, I can attack the spectator.
Okay.
I'm a yeet my dagger.
Okay. Roll attack.
Oh, what is it? I'm actually gonna use my dagger of venom.
Okay.
No, I can't. No.
Okay.
I've already used my action. So I'm going to just use my regular old magic dagger. Click. I'm gonna use luck. You're fired.
What was it?
Come here, you. It was a natural 2. The modifier plus 8.
Okay, that would have hit.
Well, okay then.
Remember, when they get to a certain point, I lower their AC.
Right.
It has 3 hit points left.
So, my dagger.
Oh.
4.
It's dead. The spectator is dead.
Okay, now we just need to break the spell that's on Kaylee. Again.
Uh-huh. And I'm
gonna say we're still in initiative because she can repeat her saving throw.
But at her turn, when it gets to her turn, I'm actually going to... Rachel, do you want to do anything?
I can't really do much.
Okay, yeah, because it's really... Ha! Candy can! Candy's gonna Greater Restoration her. And bust the shit out of that charm. Nice. So, gonna go ahead and stop initiative. She kind of... shakes her head and...
I'm gonna keep her under... Well, she's still held.
Yeah. She kind of blinks and...
I'm gonna keep her up for just a minute. Hi, Kaylee. Remember us?
What happened?
And I drop concentration on hold person after I asked that.
You got control?
Like, she's been getting, ever since she got captured, she's been getting zapped with charm and confusion rays, and she's just all kinds of... What?
Anahita's, we should start charging you.
She just kind of makes a face at that. She's just like,
You know, one suggestion, if it works effective, we have to keep doing this.
Alright.
So, what happened this time? What's the last thing you remember?
Well... And she details basically a casual day, and then her town, her home, she tells you guys that her hometown is where she was living is nearby, where she had moved is nearby, and where she was staying was raided by men in black armor. And she was captured. And they almost immediately after capturing her, because she tried to cast a spell at them, they immediately put those shackles on her that somehow blocked her magic.
Oh.
Hence why she used the staff and not casting. And then she's like, and then this, I don't know what it was. It looked like a big eyeball.
A spectator.
It zapped me, and everything after that is a blur.
Yay. Well,
like she got hit with confusion and then charm, and basically every hour on the hour right before it wore off. Boom, 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 boom.
yeah, sadly I'm not too excited about destroying everything in the keep.
Yeah.
I'm sure you would appreciate getting some different clothes, though.
And she looks at herself and she's like, oh my god, what were they doing to me?
I'm not sure any of us want to know.
Yeah, that's a hard no.
So I'm gonna start looking for some clothes for her.
Which, and let me. So, off of this room, let me scroll a little. Okay. Off of this room, there is a bathroom. There's another little hallway that goes into, you can see a little dumbwaiter system right there. There's a huge bathing room with a very nice tub. There is a wardrobe filled with only tops. This is clearly where the centaur kept his clothes.
Clearly.
And then there is another wardrobe down here with essentially it's basically just uniforms and such for the guards.
Hmm.
Well,
Slacks and shirts.
I mean, a shirt's better than nothing?
Yeah. Shirt's better than nothing.
And with a little finagling, we could turn one of the shirts into a skirt with pockets. In fact, Elwin does that. He turns a shirt into a skirt with pockets.
And
he gives it to her and says, brace yourself. It has pockets.
And she just kind of chuckles at that because women's fashion not having pockets is almost purely a late 19th century into the modern era.
Yep.
Yeah.
So she's used to pockets.
Women on Utrenta aren't allowed to have pockets.
What kind of savages?
The asshole type?
Like, what kind of savages?
You'll have to ask my father about that.
And yeah.
I don't recommend it.
And yeah, gonna say going ahead and calling it for the evening.
Yep.
take some of that, get some of that, basically set the tablecloth and get all that and take a short rest and
doesn't Hero's feast have to be consumed over a long
oh yeah
rest?
Well, there's food in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So snag some of the food from the kitchen and
I'm gonna play Song of Rest for anyone who wants it.
Well, you're the only one that took any damage.
I'm fine.
So we really don't need it.
I mean, you can heal. There's nothing saying you can't heal.
I'm fine.
Alright, so come on. If it cooperates with me. So yeah, I am actually probably about to reopen my PlayStation and play Birth by Sleep for a little while, and I will be streaming that. So
I'll watch.
But for the moment, I'm going to stop the stream and because I've got to switch from my computer to PlayStation. Good night.
Good night.
I really don't have any announcements for stream-wise. Birth by Sleep won't be on a schedule. It will be whenever I feel like it. Same as Final Fantasy XIV. That's essentially it. Stay warm, stay safe, and